James Lunis, James the Wine Guy. This video is about United States wines other than the usual places such as California, Oregon, and Washington. So stay tuned. I was in Oregon, Portland, Oregon to be precise, in November 2013. I was listening to Jeanette Merritt of the Indiana Wine Grape Council. She was talking about her home state and keeping an open mind. So she has an audience which is wine interested, of course, wine tourism. And for me, I was fascinated to hear her speech. And I think she was really very convincing and very passionate about the subject of Indiana wines. And what she did leave a message, and I was very impressed with how she delivered the message, which was keep an open mind, right? And I applied her message across the United States. So we have some great examples here. And so this is February 2013. I was in Texas, Dallas, Texas to be precise. And I was at a restaurant, a fabulous restaurant called CBD, downtown Dallas, Main Street. And what I was really amazed with was Texas Tempranillo that I tasted from the producer called Dukeman. And I thought, oh, I'm not sure if I'm going to like this. And I was even on the fence. I'm thinking, am I going to even try a Texas wine? I was going to try a Texas beer, but then I thought, and here's the reason, is that several years back I had been tasting Texas wines and I thought they were good, but certainly not where I thought they could be. And I was really pleasantly surprised to taste this beautiful wine, and I actually picked up another bottle. I do have another video of Texas wine, Dukeman Sangiovese, which is fantastic. So they are committed to producing Texas wines from Texas fruit. Now, it may seem obvious, right? Or maybe not. Texas and other states do allow wine grapes to come from other states and to be vinified. However, in this example, Dukeman is really committed to a Texas-only program. Texas is a proving ground for beautiful wines. So for me, it's even my own testament to keep an open mind. So 2013 was my first year to taste wines from Indiana, first year to taste wines from Maryland. So I was really excited about that. And also, by the way, I would also point out Michigan. So Michigan was my first time to ever taste a bottle, which I have the producer right here. So what we have before us are four states that we don't often think about in terms of wine. Now, we often think of California, sometimes we think of New York, but it's a big producer, by the way. Oregon and Washington. What we have here is we have a Texas wine again. This is from a well-known producer called Becker in Fredericksburg, Texas. What we have here is Breaux Vineyards in Virginia, so it's the state grape of Virginia, which is Cabernet Franc. Here is this Grüne Veltliner coming from Lake Michigan Shore, and this is coming from Hickory Creek, which is really exciting. I love their wines, and I never expected to find a Grüne Veltliner from Lake Michigan Shore, but guess what? Lake Michigan Shore is the great place for growing some of these beautiful varieties. They also produce Riesling and Cabernet Franc and a few other varieties as well. We have this Domaine St. Vincent. Now this is probably not as familiar in terms of this is owned by Gruet. So Gruet is a great success story from my home state of New Mexico. And that is a captivating story because it is the oldest wine producing state in the Union. And ultimately, when you think about the successes, a French family from Champagne goes to New Mexico. There is no track record for producing Pinot Noir, Chardonnay on the Rio Grande Valley to be created as of sparkling wine production. And so I remember one of my first visits was about 25,000 case production. Now it's 125,000 case. It's probably even higher today. And I think that's a great story. It's to keep me thinking about regions and keeping an open mind from what I'm tasting. It's very important to think about because after all, there are people behind these labels, right? I mean, it seems probably obvious, but sometimes I think it's it's a case to be sensitive. It's a case to be open-minded, right? Going back to Jeanette's central theme, going back to being open-minded, keeping an open mind is important because ultimately there are people behind this, and I think these are really great representative bottles from the respective states you're coming from. And yes, there are beautiful wines in addition to wines being produced in California, Oregon, and Washington. So stay tuned for more. I'll do another video on wine regions from around the world and that are lesser known as well. It's important to highlight, it's important to think about, and to keep front of mind and also to keep an open mind. Thank you very much. Salud. I'm on most social medias, Facebook, Twitter, Vimeo, Google+, and Pinterest. Thank you so much. Also, if you like this video, give a like right here and subscribe to my video channel right here on my YouTube. We'll see you real soon. Salud.